Yes guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another Sorare rewards video. Today we're going to be opening rewards from Game Week 82. Let me know in the comment section how you got on this past weekend. As always, I'll be giving away a few cards in the comment section. Now, I experienced probably the most heartbreak I've ever felt on Sorare in recent times this game week. Although it was, we had a good game week. I think we won actually the exact same amount of cash that we did last weekend, that is. $220 cash. We did win a card. We did have a lot of luck in the arena as well, which I'll show you now. Unfortunately, no promotions, but straight onto the relegations. I had a nightmare in champion for the last week, so yeah, less said about that, the better. As far as the recap goes, well, actually, not the recap yet. We did hit the second MLS streak in rare, so that was $20 cash, $20 market credits. So I'm looking to try and hit the third streak this midweek because there's MLS fixtures on. But yeah, as far as the recap goes, it was $220 cash, one card, which was from under 23 actually, and 65 essence, which is a lot for me. 65 rare essence, that is, all thanks to the arena. 2 boxes, super rare and rare. Look at that. I didn't think they had 2 different options here. Check my results and reveal card. I guess we'll reveal the card first, but where does this actually take you? I don't know what's going on here. Oh, here we go. Okay, so it takes you to the card screen. So yeah, this is an under 23 tier 4. I'm not expecting much, lads, to be honest. Lads, just a quick break in play to say the Footium Season 8 is starting very, very soon. And if you buy your first club, you will get a free starter bundle, which will include 2 common players, 5 free coaching sessions, which are brand new in Season 8. And if you do use me as your referrer on the form linked in the description, you'll get another free common player. So that'll be 3 in total. Link below is my Discord as well. You can come and join that for free. Ask any questions. The guys that run Footium day to day are in that Discord. So any questions, leave them in there. Now let's get on with the video. But let's just see what this tier 4 is then. Midfielder, Japan, could be in season. Tokyo, Yuta Arai. Wow. 20 years old, hasn't played a game. That is the state of tier 4s for you right now. Let's go to my boxes first, and then we'll decide on what we're gonna craft and what we're not gonna craft. So I did win a box from the freestyle comp. I thought the freestyle comp was really fun actually. 2 essence, okay. And then we did win some super essence. Oh no, we did win a super rare box from the freestyle comp. Okay, 3 super essence isn't terrible. I think it's like the lowest you could have won or close to it, but because I think it was a premium box or whatever they're called. But yeah, 65 essence from, this is the most essence I've ever had, by the way. Yeah, 65 essence from the arena. I played 2 arena matches and I managed to win, well, not win both. I came first in one and third in the other. So that was 50 and 15. But that, lads, this is where the pain is just excruciating. So I bought my way into the Western MLS vintage competition on the weekend. I played my Albert Rusnak and Fry Classics, which I thought was great. They allowed you to use, 2 classic cards, and you needed 3 in-season vintage cards, right? So I bought Lucas De La Torre for like 15 quid. I think I bought Darren Yappy for like 12. It was like £24, but I had market credit, so maybe it was like 12 or something, half price. And I bought Sam Vines for like £6 after market credits. And I knew Sam Vines wasn't like fully nailed on, which is fine. Like I didn't want to spend above the odds to enter this team because I just didn't really think it had a chance. Lo and behold, I ended up finishing 8th with a DNP, and as you can see, I was 25 points off top. And as we know, if a player from the bench comes on, he was on the bench, by the way, for context, he was on the bench and he didn't come on the field, which meant I didn't win. I obviously ended up winning $200, which is still amazing, like returns on the actual lineup. Like I bought those 3 cards for what, 15, like max 30, 40 pounds, max. So like, obviously I've done well off it if you want to look at it that way, but man, like, how hasn't, I watched the game as well. It was rained off for an hour, so I was up till God knows what time watching this game. And yeah, he didn't even get on the field. Absolutely gutted. Like I said, I knew there was a risk that he wouldn't start, which was okay. But I was like, you know what? Even if he gets off the bench, because it was like one of the last games of the Western Conference, I was like, if he gets off the bench, yeah, I'm winning. He didn't get off the bench, and I'm genuinely spewing about it. Like I can't believe, like it would have been the easiest $2,000 on this game I could have won, And those chances don't come around very often. Rusnak scored a pen really late on. I got kind of lucky there. De La Torre scored pretty early. Like I was flying. Genuinely, I couldn't believe it. And the fact that he didn't even get off the bench is just honestly sickening. Like, it really is. And I know I've still won $200, which is amazing. But, like, adding a 0 onto that would have been insane, you know? So, yeah, honestly, just gutted about that. Really, really am gutted. Those are the freestyle lineups. Got a couple of boxes from those. Arena, like I said, finished first and third in rare. We didn't win anything in super rare, which was gutting. So I did lose 10 essence in there. We did have a good finish actually in MLS. This is the one that got me the streak. 444 points, which I thought was pretty good. Unfortunately, I got the captaincy completely wrong. couldn't have been any more wrong. Really disappointed in Joaquin Pereira's score. Again, I know it's if buts and maybes, but if he scores like 75, 80 there with captaincy, I go on to win D1 MLS there. Again, I know it's if buts and maybes, but just gutted. Absolutely gutted with that. My D1 got relegated in limited, which is gutting. Both champions got relegated. Now, I've honestly, Livakovic has been the bane of my life ever since getting him, bringing him into the gallery. Like, I bought Brian Goncalves like 10 minutes before the deadline for £9. He plays on Saturday, scores really well, gets an assist. I was buzzing. Franjo scores in the first 10 minutes. I'm buzzing. But unfortunately, my Club Bruges boys, they scored okay. Like, Jashari scored 20 AA almost, which is good. Obviously, Hans van Aken didn't do great. And then I was waiting on Livakovic just to start. I know they ended up losing 4-2. They used their third keeper in the end. So I know it's the end of the season, but like, Livakovic has just been an absolute nightmare for me. My rare lineups didn't do too much really. This one was close. Tepe didn't get the assist, clean sheet. I had a secondary lineup going out just in case Tobelason did play. I should have played. I know it's easy to say, but yeah, Nathan Rodas scored really well for Denda. Him instead of obviously Van Aken or Deshari. Probably makes a bit of a difference there. Probably scrape the end of the cash, but yeah, just got it, to be honest. Not really too much going on outside of the MLS comp. And obviously I won that tier 4 from under 23. Pedri got a last man tackle, which was great. David Affengrober back to his old ways. Got Luna and Fruk in here. And Ciso was out of the squad, which was gutting. But Brady and Prokin didn't do anything themselves. Nezawa gets back. Look at this, by the way, for my Super A goalies. Nezawa gets back in goal. Error led to goal and 3 goals conceded. And Tony Fudias, 3 goals conceded and an error led to goal. They were just mirroring themselves this weekend, and then I threw in a little all-star lineup. But I am thinking, lads, do I craft a tier 4 plus? I think I should, shouldn't I? Because we've got these vintage cards right now in MLS, and I think all my essence in rare is MLS. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's all MLS. So I'd pull a tier 4 plus, and I would have 25 essence left, wouldn't I? I've done it. It's too late now. I've done it, lads. Let's just see who I get. 45 out of 100. Argentina. No way. No way is this Messi. No. De La Vega. Pedro De La Vega. That's not bad. I thought I had Messi then. I genuinely thought I hit Messi. De La Vega's not a bad hit, by the way. That is not a bad hit at all. I don't know what he's actually going for. But he could be quite useful this weekend. In the... that's actually a decent hit. What's his... Wow. Is that what he's... I know that's instant buy. £40. Jesus. I might be able to sell him for a decent amount, because I think Seattle play this midweek at home. They might be away on the weekend. I can't remember, but either way, that's actually a really decent card. For a tier 4 plus, that is really good. Quite happy I crafted then. I've probably got to craft again though, haven't I? I can't just leave 25 essence there, although that will annoy me because if they do open the arena for this weekend, I'll obviously won't have enough rare essence, but we can maybe buy some cards off the auction. Let's see what this is then. Tier 5 plus, 51. Switzerland, no? Midfielder. Who is this? How am I getting an Empoli card if all my essence was... Or was it all neutral? Is that why? Yeah, maybe all my essence was neutral. Oh, that's gutting. I shouldn't... Yeah. Looking back, I probably shouldn't have done that tier 5 plus because all my MLS essence was gone with the De La Vega hit. And obviously I ended up with this guy. Oh my god. I screwed that up, didn't I? Big time. But the De La Vega hit's really nice. I'm actually really... I don't rate him as a player, but if I can get, you know, a good amount for him for this weekend, because... Let me check who they're playing. I'm sure they're playing somebody... Let's have a look. Because this weekend's the anniversary, but you need 5 players to play this one. Are they away? If they're away, I'll be a bit gutted, but... Oh no, they're at home to Minnesota. Okay, that's great. Yeah, I should be able to try... I should be able to sell him, you know, for a decent amount if he's on to start. Depends on what happens this midweek, but we'll take that. Like I said, absolutely gutted I didn't end up winning the Western Conference... the vintage competition, but you know, a top 10 finish still with 4 players is still an achievement. So I'm pretty happy with that. I did enter the Eastern Conference this midweek with my Toronto lads. I did bring in Insigne. I bought Insigne on instant buy with a bit of market credits. Brought it down to like £60 or whatever. Probably an overpay, but whatever. Like I said, you know, I enjoyed playing it on the weekend with the Western Conference. So trying my luck on this midweek. It's going to be a bloodbath, I think, with. They're basically playing 3 games in a week, so MLS that is. So yeah, we'll see what happens, but I'm excited for it. Let me know if you're playing it in the comment section, lads. Good luck for this midweek if you are playing, and I shall see you guys in the next video.